inside the 10. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You shut him down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that.
Oh, shit.
And they get rewarded with the score.
Oh, my God.
And it's up and no good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Grabs it in the middle. Gets away from one, he's got space. Wide open spaces. He's at the and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It was the better play there by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out quickly. Running through contact. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They punted away on fourth down. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. With the catch, it's Burks. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. To the air, it's Levin. Fires to the right.
Oh, my God.
The third down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about hitting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He fires to the left side.
Overthrew that.
Got some room to run. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Give to the running back from the shotgun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Cowboys are in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, that play-action fake, it just throws the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. Off and running. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Once he got some room, it was over.
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense, forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the right. It's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To throw, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's Brown.
Oh my God, it's
Now
repeat.
they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field will play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your
Damn.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They want to run it left here.
Oh,
There he goes.
damn.
Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. A good drink of water. And maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, and when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Levin. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
There you go.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Out of the backfield, he's open. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to throw on third. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution to drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Scrambling away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Sends it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
When you talk about versatility in the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return with that small change. They take over at the 43.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting it on the field time and time again.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hit. The ball's free. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback was in the rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Cowboys come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room, you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch. Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football. All eyes on him and play physically.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Unloads to the
Oh my God! He did it.
Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man, it's Nixon. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough. They'll give them a 1st and goal.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw. You want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the...
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And I love this defense.
I flicked the fucking trigger, bro. Circle was open, nigga. On God, Circle was open. On God, he was open, bro. I should have just waited a little more. He won that game off pure turnovers. I lost that game purely off fucking turnovers. Division, all conference. Oh, shit. Fuck it, ain't doing more. Man, I'm gonna go vlog in a minute.
The Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch.
Oh.
Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it through this defense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. The 40.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Running the option, it's Levin. And he probably should have left that one with the back, as he is just smashed in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Levin. Bringing the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Oh, what?
Try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He uncorks one deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
second down, he'll throw it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker can run by him, so that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now they're spinning
fuck.
just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet. And you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not.
And the ball is loose on the return.
I tried to. Oh my gosh, I tried to fair catch that shit.
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Yo, I tried to fair catch that shit.
Touchdown on first and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Oh, I should have just fair caught that shit.
Get downhill right now. Not trying to ISO a corner. Get wide. Start to go outside. A lot of times when you bounce that thing that's supposed to go in the middle, those guys aren't taking the proper angles out wide. They're assuming where the ball's going, and that's inside. Good job by the defense, but the offense has to know where that play's supposed to go.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebel! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Washington. Shows him the stiff arm. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They made the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's Levin. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field. That plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 and 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Pulls it in, it's Burks. Drills him with the stiff arm. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. Now marking at the +42.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Washington. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this offense has got it all right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Levin. Fires in the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. And that That's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Now he'll throw back into the middle. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover, hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. He's trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'm gonna go